Global Entrepreneurship Week is the world's largest celebration of the innovators and job creators who launch startups that bring ideas to life, drive economic growth, and expand human welfare every November in over 125 countries. In Nigeria, the Global Entrepreneurship Week commenced with a 5-kilometer walk for entrepreneurs in Victoria Island, Lagos.
Today is when we are starting the Global Entrepreneurship Week in Nigeria. And for us to be able to launch the week, we decided to take a walk for entrepreneurship so that people will be aware of the kinds of things that entrepreneurs can do in nation building, also in poverty reduction, and taking our country from the step we are to a very big next level.
Entrepreneurs from all over the country took part in the walk, along with ex-Super Eagles and Bolton Wanderers Football Club captain JJ Okocha, as well as top comedian TA, along with the GEW's national partners Etisalat, Stanbic IBTC, and other local sponsors. Day 2. At the seminar tagged Unveiling the Secrets of Successful Event Planning, which held at the Lagos Resource Center in Victoria Island, the speaker Funke Bokna-Obuthe of Zafire Events gave an introduction to and shared insight on how to successfully manage events. There was also a lucky dip, and some participants won prizes such as phones from Etisalat, as well as Funke Bokna-Obuthe's book on event planning called The Essential Bridal Handbook.
Today's event is, as you all know, it's the Global Entrepreneurship Week, and EDC decided to put this together for event planners, and Zafire also one of the people that sponsored and put this together because we realized that there was a need for event managers to kind of come together and share, and I wanted to just share a bit of my own insights, having been in the industry for about 10 years, just so that people can kind of learn, and there are a lot of issues that people have and how people want to grow their business, so that's one of the reasons why we were part of this.
Day 3. The Student Entrepreneurship Dialogue, which held at the Lagos Business School in Ajah, had over 800 students from all over the country in attendance. The theme for the event was Enterprise Advantage, how youth can lead the future of entrepreneurship. The keynote address was delivered by the Dean of Lagos Business School, Dr. Enase Okonedo. Speakers at the event were Chibuike Agwene, the Director of Startup Hub, Bayo Rotimi, the CEO of Quest Advisory, Wahid Shonibare, the CEO of Twice as Nice, and a host of other renowned speakers. We spoke to the organizers and some of the participants, and here's what they had to say.
Enterprise Development Center, as part of the activities marking the Global Entrepreneurship Week in Nigeria, has partnered with Startup Hub to basically have a platform for young people aspiring to be entrepreneurs. And the dialogue today basically helps them to know that those entrepreneurs that are existing were coming from somewhere. So you cannot just dive into becoming an entrepreneur. What are those things you basically need to be able to do to be able to help you become successful in whatever it is you have your passion or whatever opportunity you found?
Really impressed by all the speakers that were here today. I think that it has been such a fundamental talk that every youth should hear, especially people who are just graduating from undergraduate, who are still in college, or the National Youth Service Corps members, because it would inspire you to be able to take that dream that you have inside and to develop it, especially at such a pivotal stage in our lives.
Day 4. The third Social Sector Dialogue event held at the popular Terra Culture in Victoria Island, Lagos. The theme for this year's event was tagged Visible Footprints of Transformational Leadership. The opening address was given by Peter Bankole, Director of the Enterprise Development Center of the Pan-African University.
Global Entrepreneurship Week is the week in which we unleash the creativity, the innovation of people that are involved in one enterprise or the other. And since Saturday, we started the campaign here in Nigeria, just like anybody else across the world.
Other speakers at the event included Bella Durotoye, the founder of Gemstone Leadership Institute, Adeboye Abioye, the executive director of These Abilities Limited, Jumoke Adenowo, the founder of Awesome Treasures Foundation, as well as other fantastic speakers who spoke about how stakeholders can relate to the issue of managing non-governmental organizations and also creating a platform to generate ideas and best practices to sanitize the social space in Nigeria. Day 5. Enterprise Development Center's Alumni Dinner and Awards, which held at Gates Palace, Victoria Island, Lagos, was organized to recognize those individuals that have been committed to driving the growth of entrepreneurship with the EDC ecosystem over the years. Special guests at the event were the Dean of the Lagos Business School of the Pan-African University, Dr. Enase Okonedu, and a senior advocate of Nigeria and an EDC advisory board member, Fabian Ajogu.
And SACS to endorse and support what we're doing. The federal government acknowledges that with the UWIN program and so many other things, too many to count. It suffices to say that EDC has become a big classroom or warehouse for producing more people having been taught properly how to fish and having been shown the systems and structures that should support large-scale fishing.
A host of other guests and awardees graced the event where they wined and dined and made merry. Day 6, the Spirit of Enterprise Business Clinic program was held at the EDC of the Pan-African University in Victoria Island. The purpose of the event was to give aspiring entrepreneurs and small and growing businesses the opportunity to meet professionals to solve their business challenges in a dialogue format with speakers like Ayo Adeniga, owner of Savvy Boutique, Akintunde Oyebode, the head of SME banking at Stanbic IBTC Bank, along with other speakers. Questions were also taken live on Twitter via a Q&A session with Shubumi Plumter. Day 7. The Agro Ignite event was held at the Musa Yaradua Center, Abuja.
Agro Ignite is one of the activities EDC put together to mark the Global Entrepreneurship Week. The Global Entrepreneurship Week logo, which is a compass that we're all wearing, is a week that 120 countries all over the world celebrate. During the third week in November every year, 120 countries celebrate innovation, creativity, enterprise, and entrepreneurship. As part of this year's activities, we decided to add the agri space. We decided that, enough is enough. Specifically because a few statistics got to our notice in the last year. Do you know that by the time you wake up every morning, Nigeria would have spent 2 billion naira importing rice? Did you know that? 2 billion, yes. And every year we spend almost 100 billion naira importing fish. It's ridiculous. And yet we complain that we don't have anything. Meanwhile, we've been blessed with so much fertility in terms of resources. The soil is so rich. There's so much that we can do, but we keep spending all our money importing food that we can develop ourselves and grow ourselves in Nigeria.
With speakers like Dr. Tony Bello, the Senior Technical Advisor to the Minister of Agriculture and Rural Development, and Dr. Mohamed Santuraki, the Managing Director of the Bank of Agriculture. The speakers laid emphasis on the need for capacity building for both practicing farmers as well as agricultural experts. Guests were also encouraged to think of agriculture as a business rather than as a development project. The Global Entrepreneurship Week came to a close with the grand finale tagged Unleashing Creativity. The event took place at the Havila Event Center in Victoria Island, with a special fashion show being the highlight of the evening. There was lots to eat and drink, after which guests danced the night away.